So, we are back. And as you can see, we are in the middle of the desert, or well, in the middle of Libya, and it's raining again. Do not ask me why, but it's raining again. I do not know. Are you for real? Are you for real? What He's gonna clip me. Oh, I was sure he's gonna clip me. Say guys, well, I'm sorry that I'm in your way, I guess. Come on, man, tally-ho. Okay, now it's gonna be my turn here right away. Good man. Thank you. Much appreciated. Should maybe turn on the wipers. I hope this rain doesn't last forever. So what else is new on my channel, you might ask? Well, for one thing, I have a new playthrough, as you might have seen already, and that's Call of Juarez Gunslinger. I love this name. Call of Juarez. Juarez. So I am rather excited about that one because it's something totally different. And yes, I know there's cussing going on and there's a lot of blood and blah blah blah. Well, I'm an adult, and I'm not saying that I don't play those games. The problem I have is when it's only about shooting law enforcement officers. And this game, yes, you shoot a couple of sheriffs, but most of them are crooked. So plus is a different time. So yeah, this is actually a pretty exciting game, and I'm looking forward to playing through it and have you guys tagging along. So one might ask, hey, what are you doing for your 2,000 subscriber video? Nothing. Nothing. I was thinking long and hard about it. And yes, 2,000 subscribers, I mean, every 1,000 subscribers, even every 500 subscribers is, in my personal record, a milestone. But not enough to warrant a complete video just to celebrate the fact. I am definitely going to make a video, a special video, once I hit 100,000 views. And the next special video for subscribers is going to be 5,000, so... It's just, yeah, I don't know, I just feel that that's the right thing to do. So, yeah, that's the plan anyway. Like it's going down the hill, which I have no problem with. It would just be nice if the rain stops at one point. What was that? Oh, right. Daily installments of the loan, which soon will be paid off. And then this truck is mine. And then we're gonna look into expanding the fleet. Please, rain, stop. Stop, rain, stop. So it looks like the rain finally stopped. And we are driving along the coast. So that should be, if I am not completely out of my mind, the Indian Ocean. There is a pretty big ship on the horizon. So what other games will there be, you might ask? And I will gladly tell you. The end of September, I'm expecting to get some new press copies for let me quick think so I don't forget anything. One thing is the EMS simulator, which is an RTS game where you actually run an EMS business. Graphics look somewhat like EM4, a little bit updated. Then there will be the Ambulance Simulator 2014, which, if you know the old Ambulance Simulator, the way to treat patients was absolutely atrocious. It was absolutely terrible and no fun at all. And I have to hand it to the developers. From what I've seen so far, they hit it really out of the ballpark. Because it's a whole new treatment system. You can take blood pressure, you can call a doctor if he's in severe pain, so you can administer anesthetics or freezing or whatnot. What else? Yeah, you have so many different options to treat the patient, so that's really going to be one big part of the game. It's not only driving the ambulance and making sure that you don't wreck, but another really big part of it is going to be how to treat patients. And as a former EMT, I am really looking forward to that. See, the thing is, I know people ask me, oh, how come you're not an EMT anymore? It's fairly simple. I made my EMTA in Europe, in Germany, and they just quite frankly don't recognize it in Canada. I mean, heck, we don't recognize certificates from BC in Alberta or the other way around, so when we can't recognize each other's inter-provincial certificates, yeah, how can I even think that they would recognize international certificates? But regardless, I'm pretty sure if I would challenge the test, I could pass it, but quite frankly, I think I'm getting a little bit up in age to be running around carrying people. If I would have been still in the trade and be still EMT and wouldn't have had to challenge my tests all over, I might have considered it, but I can't really justify the whole time and money that this is gonna take, because we are talking some serious money here just to challenge these tests. And yeah, at this point in time, It's just not a smart thing to do. So, somebody asked in the forums, how long are you planning on doing the YouTube thing? You know what? I mean, Avs answered it pretty good. And there's not much to add to that, to her answer. All I can add from my side is, yeah, as long as people are gonna watch my videos, I'm gonna be doing the whole YouTube director thing. I don't know, I don't think I'm very funny, but apparently I'm entertaining to some people. That's very nice. Now we better speed up, otherwise this is gonna end in a bad crash. Oy, oy, oy. Nice. But yeah, I like it, I really do. Making content that other people watch and that help other people to pass the time. There's nothing wrong with that, as far as I'm concerned. So yes, as long as you guys watch, I will be making YouTube videos. Which brings me to another point. I'm also gonna start having some videos, I'm gonna call it Sentimental Saturday, where I'm looking at older games. Games, for example, like I just recently looked again at the disc that I have still laying around here from Extreme Trucker 2. And you know what? Yes, the graphics are nowhere near as refined as they are in ETS2. However, I would really like to try it out with the G27. And I want to see how well I do with it. Because yes, I know there's no shifting per se either, but it would just be nice to see how well I'm doing with this wheel in this game. Oh, he really doesn't like his Volkswagen. That's the only way I can explain what he's doing there. That's quite the interesting road. Oh look, there's that 53 footer that cut me off earlier. He didn't get too far. Did him a lot of good to cut me off, I gotta say. Good job, man. You are the man. You know, I really would love to see those clouds vanish and just have a nice sunny day for once. But I guess that's not going to happen. Something tells me this is going to go and be quite hilly here in a little bit. But I guess we'll find out. Well, that was rather well thought out. Up the hill, down the hill, up the hill, down the hill. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Engine is just too weak. This is not a 18 gear, so yes, it's a road ranger, but it's not a 18 gear road ranger. Or 18 speed road ranger. No, 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 no. See, that what happens if you have a sudden load change when you hauling while hauling a tanker. That's exactly what will happen. Your load just simply tries to tip you over. And this is especially a compounded problem when now when you use the Jake brake instead of now if you use the Jake instead of the normal brakes, because with the Jake brake now not only do you have the load all of a sudden pushing to the front, but you also have only the tractor decelerating, which then in turn means that you become a completely unstable combination and you are very likely to just tip the thing over. Especially in the winter time, you want to keep your foot off the Jake. Because that just can lead to disaster. And I've seen it happen many times. Where young, unexperienced drivers with tankers came and that was a little bit over revving. Yeah, where young, unexperienced drivers would go down a hill in the winter and would jake, and then the tractor, because you only brake with the tractor, so the trailer is coming full force. Now the only thing you can do to rectify that situation is hit your trailer spike. Now if you are in Europe, you just had probably a deer in the headlight look. Now let me elaborate on that one. North American trucks have a little lever on the right hand side on the steering column, pretty much like you would have for your lights or retarder or whatnot, and this one is called the trailer spike. If you pull that, just as the name says, it will spike the trailer, meaning it will only allow air to go through the service valve in the back, through the tractor protection valve, and it's not quite the... I really have to be careful here because that thing started tipping already. It spikes the trailer, so it only puts air through the service line, and therefore only the trailer brakes. Now this is very good in the winter when you start jackknifing, because now I'm just applying my brake force on the trailer, and so pretty much my tractor, who has still speed, wants to pull ahead, and my trailer wants to slow down, so what it does is it straightens the whole train out. So that's... So that's the secret behind the trailer spike. And we are still driving along the coast of Libya. And it's still cloudy. But we take it as it comes. If life gives you melons, you're most likely dyslexic. So I hope that this week I will also be able to push out farming sim episode, because I've been talking about it for a long time, but somehow there's always something else happening. And as you know, it takes time and effort to make one of those videos. I mean, not only does it take time to record it, but it takes equal time to edit it. I just thought about something. It would be absolutely amazing if SCS actually simulates a trailer spike. That would be amazing. And I have to say, I agree with Bugs of what he said in his last video about what would he do if he would win a lot of money in lottery. I really think that's one good way to put your money. I mean, if I would win, I don't know, I guess the first thing that I would do is pay the mortgage off completely, and then charities. I would give my immediate family quite a bit of money, and immediate friends too. Because I think if you have really, like, yeah, it depends how much you win always. But like if you are one of those crazy amounts like 30 million or something like that, well, nobody really needs 30 million in his lifetime. So I would share the wealth, definitely. I would make sure that my kids have, well, I think I do that already, but I would make sure that my kids have enough so they can comfortably live, under the premise that they are actually working. Because I do not believe in idle hands. And what I would do, what I probably would do also is I would have a change of careers and probably would do the YouTube thing just full time, just for the fun of it. And I would also build myself a wood shop, because right now our guest room is the wood shop, and that's not quite as fun. Yeah, definitely I would build a wood shop, and I would I would get myself some DeWalt saws and whatnot, like contractor grade saws, and I definitely would get myself a complete set of woodpecker tools, because boy oh boy, I can tell you one thing: woodpecker tools are the shite. Like, if you know anything about carpeting, then yeah, woodpecker is the way to go. They got some pretty amazing stuff. So it looks as though, yeah, we are coming into Benghazi, Libya. And we are going on the ferry here, so we are going to start to gear down. I am not sure if I'm on the right way, but I think so. Are pretty rough. Now what's going on here? And off to the ferry we go. Hi-ho, hi-ho. Oh, there's the ferry. There's the harbor, I should say. Come on, slow down. Quite the approach here. Now we just have to see where in the world we have to go. I do believe we have to go on a ship here, so that is what we will do. Boy oh boy, I just hope I'm choosing the right one, otherwise I'm in deep trouble. Yes, looks like I chose the right one. That's pretty amazing. It always astonishes me again every time I come up to a ferry here. on the ferry we go. We need to go to... oh boy. I think Sparta was... Oh yeah, Sparta is our... Sparta is our... Wait a second. There's Tripolis. And there's Tripoli. So those are two different entities. That was my mistake. Well, anyways, let's embark. And we should be arriving there in the early morning, which is perfect. Yes, very good.